New at 5, Dahlonega, home of America's first gold rush, is propagating another valuable commodity, or so farmers hope.
It is industrial hemp. In 2020, Georgia farmers got the okay to grow it legally for the first time in more than 50 years. And Channel 2's Tom Regan met with them to learn how it's going.
This is Georgia-grown hemp. It was banned because it looks and smells like its illegal sister marijuana. But farmers say the therapeutic and industrial value of this plant could create a multi-million-dollar industry. So what's with the music?
Plants are living organisms. They love music.
For Blue 42 Organics co-founder Henry Ostaszewski, the benefits of CBD derived from hemp plants are more than a novelty. They're life-changing.
We kind of created a lab environment to really create those strains that are going to work here in Georgia.
The former college and pro football player became interested in hemp's benefits for inflammation and anxiety when his former teammates lost their mobility, and for some, their lives, to sports-related injuries like CTE.
We're not driven by the dollars. We're driven by really creating a really good culture, community around hemp here in North Georgia.
Blue 42 is one of 86 companies licensed to grow hemp legally here in Georgia for the first time in at least 50 years. Ostaszewski says combating the taboo of growing a crop that looks and smells like an illegal drug may be just as tough as growing the perfect plant.
We really need people to embrace this because it could really help a lot of our farmers here in Georgia.
State Agriculture Commissioner Gary Black says growing a new crop is hard with or without the stigma.
When you have a new commodity that's introduced, and how does that market find its way?
But Black says the biggest hurdle is waiting on federal leaders to weigh in on what to classify the crop.
Is this a food? Is it an additive? What is it? And we're still waiting on some of that guidance from the federal government that I think would be so helpful.
This is the end of the hemp plant.
Barry Smith agrees. He put off retiring from his Bartow County nursery to give hemp a try. He says the crop grows a lot like a tomato, but the regulations and stigma couldn't be more different.
And when you have your own family members and your friends and the people that you go to church with, that you do business with, when they look at you with that kind of skeptical look, that's when the education process has to happen.
He's also educating farmers he sells his hemp plants to. He's hired a doctor and a financial advisor to ease minds and navigate gray area in the law. They estimate hemp farmers can make somewhere between $5,000 to $150,000 on an acre of land, and the industry could create 4,000 to 6,000 jobs in just 2 years. But more importantly, it could be the key to preserving a way of life.
We really need for the people of Georgia to realize this is a crop. And some of these farmers are trying desperately to save their farm.
And a way of life beyond CBD, using hemp for textiles, manufacturing, even electric cars. Ostaszewski says the versatility for this once forbidden crop is sky high.
This used to be a viable industrial product in Georgia, in the nation, and we can get back to that.
Because the benefits of CBD are more or less anecdotal, Georgia farmers we spoke to said they hope Georgia becomes a hub for hemp research so we can learn just how powerful this crop is. I'm Tom Regan, Channel 2 Action News.